Welcome to video 1 for this unit on Pythagorean theorem and irrational numbers. In this video, we're going to focus on side lengths and areas of squares. Sometimes we want to find the area of a square, but we don't know the side length. For example, how can we find the area of square ABCD? One way is to enclose it in a square whose side lengths we do know. The outside square, EFGH, has side lengths of 11 units, so its area is 121 square units. The area of each of the four triangles is 1/2 times 8 times 3 equals 12. So the area of all four together is 4 times 12, or 48 square units. To get the area of the shaded square, we take the area of the outside square and subtract the areas of the four triangles. So the area of the shaded square, ABCD, is 73 square units, since 121 minus 48 equals 73. But what is the side length of square ABCD? We can reason that since the area is between 64 and 81 square units, the side length must be between 8 units and 9 units. We can also use tracing paper to trace a side length and compare it to the grid, which also shows the side length is between 8 units and 9 units. But we want to be able to talk about its exact length. In order to write the side length of a square whose area is 73 square units, we use the square root symbol. This notation is read the square root of 73, and it means the length of a side of a square whose area is 73 square units. In general, the square root of a positive number n is the positive number whose square is n. It is also the side length of a square whose area is n. Here we say the length of the side of a square whose area is 73 square units is the square root of 73 units. This means that the square root of 73 squared equals 73, since you can square the side of a square to calculate the area. Here are 3 squares with their areas and side lengths given. All of these statements are true. The square root of 9 equals 3 because 3 squared equals 9. The square root of 16 equals 4 because 4 squared equals 16. The square root of 10 units is the side length of a square whose area is 10 square units. And the square root of 10 squared equals 10. Thank you for watching video 1 of 5 for this unit on Pythagorean theorem and irrational numbers.